One.
Hello, we are Team 22. In this project, we have performed an analysis of employment trends, remote work, and mental health. We aim to explore how modern work patterns relate to employee well-being, especially mental health. Our objective is to examine how work-related factors like how is department, state, unemployment are linked to mental health and job satisfaction. Um, this matters because mental well-being is directly affected productivity, and we wanted to show this connection using real-world data. So let's go through the code and visualizations that are generated based on our data. So first is uh, average satisfaction versus unemployment rate by department. So here is our code. Um, we fetched the merged data set from GitHub, and we then passed each row to read department, employee satisfaction, and unemployment rate. Then for each department, we averaged satisfaction and unemployment. Finally, we plotted two bars. One is for satisfaction and one is for unemployment side by side. So as we see here in the graph, it shows how satisfaction and unemployment differ from department. Um, so in departments like sales and engineering have high satisfaction and moderate unemployment. So it helps in identifying departments needing work environment improvements. So next is the graph two for the code. The graph two represents average mental health consequences by region. So in the code, the data set was grouped by region and state. Then we calculated the average mental health consequences faced by employees in each region. We created a simple bar chart where the height shows the average consequence scores. So in the graph, we see that higher bar means more people facing mental health issues in that region. So, and for example, if you see in the Texas and Ohio, uh, which have higher mental health issues compared to others. So it is useful for targeting mental health support programs regionally. So next will be
Hello. Yeah, let's go to code part. So we have generated a visualization for employee satisfaction versus mental health interference by industry. So first, we grouped the data by industry. Then after that, we calculated the average satisfaction score and mental health interference score for each industry. So then we plotted a scatter plot on which we have taken x-axis as satisfaction and y as interference. So coming to graph visualization, so here each dot is an industry, and we can see that industries with higher satisfaction tend to have lower mental health interference, and this will help us to identify which industries are better to managing mental health at your workplace. So this is the purpose of this graph, and let's go to another graph. It is we grouped the employees into age groups like 20s, 30s, 40s, etc. And then we calculated what percentage of people in each age received mental health treatment. So based on this, we plotted a bar graph. So let's go to graph. And this is the graph which shows the percent treated for mental health by age group. So we read each employees working we, uh, it shows that most people in their 30s and 40s have higher mental health treatment rates. So this shows that middle-aged employees are slightly more likely to seek help. So this will be important for us targeting workplace mental health initiatives by age group. So let's go to graph 5. So which here yeah. Here we can see we read each employee working hours per week and their satisfaction score. So then we plotted a scatter plot using x-axis as working hours and y-axis as satisfaction. So coming to graph, we can see that most employees work between 40 to 60 hours, and there is no clear pattern, but extreme working hours, maybe very high or low, seem to have lower satisfaction. This will indicate us importance of work-life balance. So from the next part, our teammate will continue.
Hello, let's get into the graph 6, which is mental health treatment rate by region. It is similar to the graph 2, but this time we have calculated the percentage of employees receiving mental health treatment per region. We plotted a graph based on the employment and mental health. Let's get into the graph explanation, which has x-axis has a region and y-axis has treated percent, where we can see that New York, California, and Illinois have higher treatment rate. This data helps highlight where mental health programs are more active. It shows regional differences in mental health awareness. Let's go to the graph 7, where we have plotted x-axis as year, y-axis as BMI, and where it's a bubble chart combining three variables visually: x, y, and size, which calculates the BMI versus income with age as bubble chart, x-axis as employment year, y-axis as employment satisfaction score. We can see how health and income change over years. Larger bubbles is equal to older employers, useful for healthcare planning and benefits adjustment for employees. Now let's get into the graph 8, where we have calculated the correlation between uh, employee satisfaction, interference, and consequences. We created a heat map where darker colors mean stronger correlation. This combines of mental health data set. For the graph, the satisfaction is negatively correlated with mental health issues. Interference and consequences are strongly positively correlated, which summarizes the key mental factors simply and visually. For the conclusion, these graphs reveal a crucial pattern linking employment satisfaction, mental health, and work factors like departments, regions, industries, and age group show different needs. Higher satisfaction offer means lower mental health issues, while extreme working hours and regional factors impact well-being of the mental health. These insights guide better workplace policies and mental health support. Thank you.